So right now I'm working with Frahul on, hey, we came out with a plan. How can Frahul start making money? Okay, Frahul, as you guys know, he already has 10 credit cards. Five of them, I believe, are personal primaries. The other five are between authorized users, right? They're authorized users, which is between him and his wife, and the one that he's on mine as well. Okay, and he also has a couple primaries that he bought directly from the plug. Okay, where you're not paying 2, 3 grand like I've done many times, paying 2, 3 grand for the same thing that he's buying for 99 a month or 300 a month that he's gonna get his money back. So in reality, this comes down to value. Okay, so what is the plan that Frahul is gonna be taking? So Frahul, I said, hey, okay. He asked me, how can I move forward to start making money? Okay, number one, find somebody who needs trade lines. So he's selling 3 trade lines. Okay, 3 trade lines for how much are you 3 trade lines for?
Like I'm selling about 700 each.
Okay, he's selling 3 trade lines for $700 each. That is 2,100. He'll probably spend about 500 bucks for all three, so he's profiting 1,500. Okay, out of the 1,500, out of the 1,500, he's getting $1,000. He's gonna hire a virtual assistant, and her job is to clone my Instagram, number one. Okay, it's gonna clone my Instagram. Number two, make my Instagram look good. Okay, so number two, so I'm gonna write it here. So number one, clone my Insta. Number two, make my Instagram or the Instagram that he's gonna be running Instagram look good, which is a process to make it look good. Okay. Number three, number three is getting clients interested. Number four, number four, selling clients. Okay. Very simple 4 steps. Very simple 4 steps. So whenever Frahul hires his first assistant, I'm gonna do a video on it. Okay, I'm gonna show her how to clone my Instagram. I'm gonna show her how to make the Instagram that Frahul has. I'm gonna show them, okay, how it can look good in order to form that credibility. Number three, how to start getting clients. And I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about how you get clients. So when it comes to sales online, people buy from people who they know, like, and trust. So you have to create that trust factor. The know, like, the know, like, and trust factor. That's how you get clients. Okay, number four is you get on a call with them. Okay, now Frahul, since he's gonna pay $1,000 for his VA, he needs to make at least 2 sales in that 1 month in order to keep continuing paying his VA. Okay, well, if his VA, all the VA is gonna do is get in there and make sales. That's the whole point of the VA. Just get in there, make sales. If somebody's interested, Frahul is gonna get on the phone with them. Hey, yeah, I'm Frahul. This is exactly what I'm doing. You get what do you get? Everything is repetitive. Hey, what do you get? How to build business credit. Look at the build business credit. Yes. Okay. Well, you get how to build your business credit. What else you get? You get how to build your personal credit. Okay. What else you get? Well, you get access to trade lines. Okay. What else you get? Oh, you're gonna get added as an authorized user on this trade on a trade line from Arturo. Oh, aren't you Arturo? No, I'm doing the affiliate. And if you come in, you can also do the affiliate. Bam. Our value is this big. The payment is this big. It's that simple. Okay, then we're just gonna push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. Now, look, 2 clients is just to break even on a business. Because it's $1,000 for the VA. That's two clients. Four clients, now you're profiting $500. Okay. Now imagine when you're on this 24/7. And this is just how to sell through Instagram. Obviously, there is a go on Facebook groups or talk to people. Okay, there's different ways. I'll tell you one way. When somebody watches your story, okay, or they're gonna watch my story, whatever, talking about credit, boom, you send it to everybody who watches the story, you send it to them. You send it, send it, send it, send it. Hey, are you interested? It's literally that simple. Okay, it's that simple. So that is the plan, and we're gonna record everything. That is the plan for everybody in order for them to start making money. So there is no excuses. Okay. One thing, I don't know any business that will pay you that you will break even, such a low entry, such a high return that you will break even in the same year. I don't know any. Okay. Even a fucking, let's say McDonald's, 4 or 5 years to break even. Okay, here, if you put in the work, I can guarantee you're gonna make money. There's no reason why you can't, why you will fail. Okay, you just piggyback off my success, boom, sell it. You can, at the same time, Frahul is gonna be helping his VA. Okay, Frahul is gonna try to sell more trade lines. Okay, it becomes a business. Okay, it literally becomes a business. And if later on you guys wanna do it on your own, hey, by all means, I don't care. Okay, in reality, as you guys know, I'm opening up my own family office. It should be ready in the next 2 weeks. I'm waiting for some documents, but it should be ready in the next 2 weeks. And the family, and this is something you guys are gonna have. You guys are gonna have access to since you're having the program. Okay, family office is big money. It's big money. It's a lot of money. So just be aware. There's a lot of money to be made. And like every business, it does require a lot of work. So a lot of my time is gonna be going there. And my whole goal, those websites that you guys seen that I sent, is for people to come in automatically. That's literally my whole goal. Okay, FYI. Do you guys have any questions on how is that process gonna go? Rahul, any questions? Charmaine, Akil, any questions?
Not really, man. I understand it very well, man.
Okay,
So,
perfect. Any questions about the program? Where are you guys at with everything?
so Arturo, basically today I went to check out a car. It was a Nissan Pathfinder 2017. Years are good. I'm looking for one that I can rent out on Turo.
Okay.
I want, this Nissan Pathfinder, it's expensive, but I has to be repaired. The timing chain is still running, but just has this timing chain bad. So the
Okay.
guy was very honest and told me, "You wanna take it? It's gonna be 5,500 for that." But the car itself costs like 12,000. So that's a good
How
one.
much is he selling it for?
5,500.
And then to replace the timing chair,
Timing
the
chain
timing bell, how much is that?
is to around 2,000. But the car is running. I can bring it here driving.
Okay, I mean, you can do that, and then I will fucking sell it for 12 grand and then put that 12 grand for a better car.
Exactly. But what I can do also is get a car loan in the bank, this refinancial kind loan I'm looking for.
Okay, yeah, yeah, you can do that. Wait a couple months and then sell it, or sell it while you have it. Yeah.
Like, for example, what should I do, man? Like, I called the bank today and they told me tomorrow they're gonna call me that if that car will be reporting in my credit as an auto loan or as a personal loan. Which one do we care of?
Out alone.
Auto loan.
Yeah.
What about personal loan?
You're
No?
already you're already gonna have a personal loan reporting.
Exactly. So I'm just waiting for the bank. If the bank tell me, "Oh, sorry, only gonna it's gonna be like a personal loan," so I will not buy any car. I'm not
You
buying
can
that
still
car.
do it. You can still get it. You buy and resell it. Buy a fix and resell it. You can still make 2, 3 grand out of it.
What about Turo?
So I'm not a fan of old cars. Why? Because of that problem. If one thing breaks, then another thing breaks, and you're always at the mechanic. So me, I'm not a fan. So me, I pick BMW, Mercedes, or very newer cars. Therefore, you use them, you do the regular maintenance, and you dispose it. Okay, that's my personal preference. So I don't like to deal with, you know, how us back in our country, we gotta deal with, oh, I'm gonna take my car to the mechanic. Oh, this broke and this broke, and next thing you know, the car has 80 repairs, and you ride it down to the bone. Me, I like to drive nice. Something breaks, which it does happen, but rarely. Hey, you get rid of it. You fix it, you get rid of it.
Hmm.
You know, so that's just my outlook. Where you are now, and guys, for you guys to understand, Frajul is buying a car in order to have a car loan report on his credit. That's the only reason. He already has credit cards, he already has personal loans, he already has authorized users, he has revolving accounts. Okay, now we're just waiting since he's only been in the country, or I'm sorry, since he's only had his social security for 4 months, okay, 4 or 5 months, it's still not it's still not reporting on his credit. But Frahul already has revolving accounts, loans, authorized users, and personal primaries. Okay, so this next one I told him to do, hey, buy a car and refinance it with the bank. Because the whole point is what? Is for it to show, right? On your credit. Hey, look, this guy has all of this, a car loan, personal revolving account, credit cards, AUs, bam, like he's looking good. You know, the shit that took me fucking 10 years, he's doing it in 5 months. Okay. And that is the whole point of the program. Okay. Is to help you not only what it takes people, you know, decades to short that time span, number one, and number two, to make money. Okay. That is the goal. You see what I'm saying? That is the goal of this program.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm very glad you're running through a lot of people. You run through a lot of people. So I know you're gonna be very, very successful. You follow through, you're gonna be very successful.
A to Z without zigzagging, man. As you said in one
Exactly.
of the videos, man.
Exactly. Exactly.
No man.
So
Hmm?
so I'm very, very happy for you. I know for a fact you're gonna crush it. In my opinion, you should start looking at things in Miami, move to Miami, just because Uber
That's what
in Miami, if you're gonna start doing Uber, Uber pays. And once you start getting into a couple loans, hey, once you start getting big loans, you can get that money, buy a supercar. Now you're making $5,000 profit out of the supercar.
yeah.
Okay, how do we come to that? A supercar, you put $40,000 down, $50,000 down. Okay, you're buying, let's say, a Urus. Okay, renting it at $1,000 a day. All you need is 10 days. Why? Because the Urus is between 3,500 and 4,500 you're gonna pay a month. So 5 days will cover the monthly for the car, and the other 5 grand is what?
Yeah.
Profit.
Hmm.
So now you're gonna be making what people that fucking went to college is making, 5 grand a month. Okay? We still build your credit, we build your credit, get another loan. Now you get two cars, high-end cars. You see what I'm saying? And for that, Rahul, since I don't have exotics, but I do know people in Miami that
Hmm.
teach this shit. Okay, so you in no time, dude, you're gonna be making $10,000 a month, bro.
Go
Get
for
a
it, man.
couple supercars.
Yeah, bro. Look, man, like, yeah, this is going too fast, man. But I'm handling very good, bro.
Yeah, and you'll be fine, bro. I mean, dude, you're only been with me for 3, 4 months.
Exactly. Since I have my social, I got in contact to you again.
Exactly, exactly. So you're gonna crush it, bro. You're gonna crush it. And while you do Uber, because I'm sure you're gonna probably get two exotics, and then you're gonna have your own personal car to do Uber. In Uber, whenever you meet people at the airport, we can partner up when it comes to the family of people that are always looking for money.
Exactly, man.
Okay, so that is gonna be also another huge one. So, dude, I can tell you if you keep doing what you're doing, taking the risk that you're taking, within 2 years, you should be on the top 1%.
Arturo, look, this is all the money I have currently right now in my account. 6,000, almost 7,000, right? The rest is invested into the secure credit cards. I have 10,000 into the business account. I just put 1,000, only 1,000 in the business account in order not to take this small commission per month. And I have another $1,000 in two other accounts in order to $500 in two accounts in order to not take this small commission. So I have like 9,000
Okay, I
ready
will
for me.
concentrate on the ways to make money and I try to keep money. So I understand right now because you're just now, hey, looking at the entrepreneurship route. So I totally get that.
Mm.
But we're gonna start. You gotta focus on, hey, how can I make money?
Yeah,
So we already have a plan drawn.
yeah.
What I'm saying for
Once
you, we
the,
have a
I,
plan drawn. Go ahead.
once the guy is gonna give me the $1,000, my brother-in-law, I'm gonna have two more. So, now I'm thinking about the car, like how much should I spend it, bro? Because if I buy the car now, I will be very slightly on the line.
Correct. So, like I said, you can buy the car, okay? You buy the car and then you want to refinance it. You
Exactly.
can get your
Well,
money right out and then put the car work on two rows. That's what you want to do.
but I
And
need to
use
fix
it
it first. I
personally.
need to fix it first.
What's that?
I need to fix the car first, the timing
Yeah,
chain.
then you'll fix it. Yeah, that's fine. Just make sure you can sell it. I don't know much about cars, but make sure you can sell it.
Gotcha. Okay, man. Perfect, bro.
Yes, I mean, we have a solid plan for you, so you'll be fine.
And you see, man, I'm risking all the money, bro.
Dude, I'll tell you something. Not a lot of people know about risk. I
I
don't even know about risk, to be
I
honest.
know.
I compare myself to other guys. I put everything on the line. I put
I
everything
don't
on
even
the line
see
too.
the risk, man. I don't even see the risk because
Because you're focused on the reward.
I focus on the war. My wife, man, my wife is always like, "Come on, if you had a 20,000 as a backup, I will do it too." But I'm afraid of something happen. Maybe the car breaks or something,
And those are the risks that you take. I know a guy, um, he was on the street about 3 weeks ago. Okay. And today he got some money. He was able to go to Vegas. He did a partnership with actually the law firm that I'm with. Okay. And this partnership in reality, one deal will make a couple hundred thousands of dollars. Okay. So your life can change like this if you're looking for the opportunity.
Yeah, I have a good mentality, man. Like a really
You do.
million mentality, man.
You do. One thing I can say,
Uh, mhm.
have you gone through the program, the first portion of the program?
Yes.
Okay, practice that. And we all fall off, even me. Okay, I travel, have so much shit going on. Hey, fall
Yeah,
off on not practicing my gratitude.
yes,
Okay,
I know
so
it's
practice
hard.
your gratitude. That's one of the best things you can do. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. So that's a bit hard always to keep it up all the time. Sometimes they're down. So
Exactly. What's up, Carlo?
Hey, sorry for the background noise. I have the babies. We're actually heading back home. But I just wanted to add to that risk. There's definitely there's no worse risk than the one that you don't take. The risk of not trying something is way more expensive than trying something. And Arturo and I, we know each other for a while, and I really love the fact that I can call Arturo a friend because you go through this and you'll realize how good of a great person Arturo is when it comes to business and everything. And about risk, I can say. that everything that I started, it was with a $10,000 loan back when I was working at the bank. I know how to execute loans for business owners, and then the last day I left the bank, I actually got a loan. So it's a very risk move to actually get in debt to start businesses, and it was only $10,000. I'm confident you can say now that in the last 8 years that $10,000 have become 100x and multi-million dollar business. So it's definitely worth it, especially if you have the guidance and the mentorship, like a person like Arturo that I had before. And like he said earlier, he said, in 5 months you can accomplish. Whoever's listening to this, in 5 months you can accomplish what a lot of people take 10 years. And
Exactly.
it took me a long time, of course, but you can accelerate your learning and the hurdles that you go through because having the right mentorship. So I'm excited for you guys, and I'm happy that I jumped in this call. Sorry for the background noise. I'm with the family, so it's just been crazy. But I wanted to talk to you guys about that. There's nothing better than taking risks early on.
Exactly. And Carlo, sorry, Carlo, um, Carlo, you're still running your construction business, right? And you also run the medical business. Is that correct? You're on mute. If you're talking, I can't hear you because you're on mute, FYI.
Sorry, did you say something? It froze.
Oh,
Everything
yeah, yeah, yeah.
froze.
I said you're still,
Can you hear me?
yeah, we hear you. You still have your construction business, right? And your medical business. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
So right now, yeah. I have an investment company for real estate, which I now mainly focusing on buying and holding. Since the flipping is pretty much dead at this moment, it's gonna pick up back again. But at this moment, there's no good soil to to be on the flipping side. And I have the construction company that I own that which is service my own investments and other people's investments. And that one is also has become less how you call it less revenue this year, but thankfully I was able to diversify, and me and Arturo have been talking about this, but the medical business is growing organically and exponentially, and that's something we're really excited, that we can have the opportunity to serve people in this area. So yeah, we're running those businesses, and we're happy. I mean, we keep grinding. So, but everything that I learn, I'm being applied to all my businesses, and there's no effort or sacrifice that gone in vain. Everything is gonna be worthwhile.
Exactly.
Every sweat, every tear, every time you meet someone, every time you see somebody who envies you, every one single one of those things work as a fuel for you. And that's something that I will always be thankful for, because every struggle is totally worth it because it gives you an opportunity to become stronger.
Carlo, can you share how much you're making or how much you were making on your business, or what is you and your wife's business making right now?
So right now on the construction business, I mean, I dropped drastically. I mean, we're talking about I'm doing 40% less than versus last year. And the investment side is I restructure it to be more buy and hold. So that one is also dropped. But the health business is growing. Like we're talking about, started as a small, part-time thing. Now we're talking about over 1,000 patients, hitting close to six figures a month. The other ones, they're always being over six figures a month. I've been in the 160, 180 a month for the other companies. And
And
again,
how,
they drop. So between all of them, we're around the same now.
and when did you start your healthcare business?
We 2 years ago and a few months. And
Okay.
again, it wasn't my focus, even though I highly love the health part. I was focusing on my other business because I was making good money on the other ones.
Exactly.
So now that the other one has how you call that when como mierda, how you say it in English? When something slows down almost. It's almost like it's not a lie that real estate is not. the best right now because the real estate, the interest rates and what's happening with the economy is highly influenced by the rates. So it doesn't mean that it's going to be like that forever because real estate is always being a great vehicle. Arturo also has become from the real estate part. So it's a good place to start. And again, there's no better place to start now that a lot of people are not doing well to do Airbnbs and pass splits, which again we can talk more about it. We can do a mini course on that. But it's basically the only way to become profitable in real estate right now, which is what I'm doing. And that's something that I want to emphasize. The fact that you're in the right circles, that means you're going to get the right information early on. So you'll get information before most people out there. So you have an advantage. It's almost like they're giving you the game before you start the game. There's no better advantage to know the game before everybody else knows it. So that's another thing. So now we're like pivoting more into the health and of course the business coaching, just like Arturo and I are doing a business and stuff like that, and credit, we help people with that. So I'm glad that he came out with this type of model because it allows people to go as they can. They're building the credit. They go in steps, which it makes sense. It's way better than school. Normal school, they still charge you. It's not free. You get in debt. That debt you cannot wipe out. There's nothing you can do in this life to wipe out the student debt. Nothing. Only death. So to have the chance to learn and pay as you learn is a great opportunity for a lot of people that have no idea what to do with their life and they see school as a scam. Meaning a school like in general, college and universities. The community that Arturo is building, it will help people that might not have a north, might not have a goal to be either go to school or nothing. There's people who are out there, they don't know what to do with their life. So there's a great chance to be part of our group, part of the people that are killing in business and they didn't go to college or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, my wife went to college, but she went to do medicine. Totally different career, totally different industry that is worth getting in debt. And even for that, we got in debt because it's a leverage for a high paying skill. And now it's paying it off. So anyway, this is a great community to be, great group to be, and I'm excited that I'm able to at least add a little bit of value.
Yeah, no, thank you for sharing, Carlos. So, guys, I'm gonna start running fucking ads on this thing on that website that you've seen because I'm where I'm like I'll help people out, but now for me is I need to get to the next level. Okay. And what does this mean for you guys? You guys can, everybody who's in, you guys can pretty much piggyback of what I already done. Not make the same mistakes I have done, actually go and start making money and get to that money making process faster than what took me and took Carlos. Okay. And what I can tell you is there's no better feeling than grabbing your shit. Like me, I was just in Tampa 2 weeks ago. I'm like, okay, I'm going back to Colombia. I booked a flight 2 days later, I'm in Colombia. You see what I'm saying? So,
I'm in Colombia too. I talked to Arturo plenty of times before we did the move, but it's the best decision we made.
yeah. So, whenever you start seeing different countries, your mind just thinks different. Okay. You just start thinking different and acting different. That's why I love traveling. It gives you a different perspective on certain things. Okay, so I encourage you guys, if you have the time to travel, the money to travel, which everybody, if everybody follows here's the steps, you guys should have it in the next year or two. You're gonna be able to do whatever you want. Nobody's gonna tell you anything. Okay, and that's why I said, Rahul, you might want to start looking into moving to a city like Miami. Okay, because where the whole car thing works is in Texas, Miami, New York. That's
Exactly.
that's where the whole thing works. Why? Because that's where people with money have, and they wanna, get cars for their music videos or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And
Uber Black works like in those main cities.
exactly.
Yeah, I read about it.
Yeah, so if you want to get into that type of business, I would
Mm,
suggest
okay.
yes, go for it. Go for it. Okay. You're gonna be making a lot of money. I mean, just by having two exotic, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is Rahul doing? He got two Lamborghinis. What is this guy doing? You know? And then you're gonna start getting that attention.
Fuck, man.
You know, and once you start making 10,000 a month passive, you can move into a penthouse. Penthouse is like 5 grand a month. You move into a penthouse, you get two Lambos, bro. The people are gonna be like, okay, Rahul, what are you doing? Your sales are gonna start coming in like crazy.
Exactly, man.
That's usually how it goes. Do you guys have any questions on the program, by the way? No questions on the program. Well, I suggest you guys go through it. Like I said, I'm gonna be running ads very soon. I'm waiting for the integration of the payment system. Okay, so I'm able to run ads, FYI. So
True, I went through the program from the beginning, and remember the Credit Strong website. I have two loans, one 30,000 and one 5,000. What about the Revel, the other ones, not the loans?
revolving
Revolve.
account, what about it?
Yeah, I have known.
You have
Should
none. I mean, you can get one or two. I mean, it doesn't matter. You know, once you do the car loan, you're gonna be good. You know, now we just need to wait for all of that to report. So now what I want you to do is start making money. You know,
yeah,
how is the process to make money? I mean, dude, now you have pretty much a guideline on, hey, this is what I need to do. Hey, number one, let me sell two, three trade lines. Number two, I'm gonna hire a VA to do all the work that you don't want to do. You know, hey, just get me leads. Boom,
perfect.
they start getting sent to you.
That's on the making money side.
Exactly, the making money side because I
Mhm.
want you to make 2, 3 grand passive. Okay, so you don't have to worry about, hey, where am I gonna eat? Where my family gonna eat? You make 2, 3 grand passive. Okay, you get a couple loans. Now you can drop 100, $150,000 on cars or $150,000 in a business if you want to buy a business. Now you can drop 100K on whatever it is that's gonna bring you that 10, 15, $20,000 a month.
On the financial side, I have this car loan. I need to look for a car loan, not even a personal loan. If tomorrow the guy call me and say you want a personal loan, I'm sorry, we are not giving you a car loan. It's gonna be like a personal loan.
If you
You
give a
still
personal
have,
loan, then take it also. But you gotta let them know, hey, because they're gonna want to pull your credit. Tell them, hey, don't pull my credit because of this and this and that. Okay, because it hasn't reported yet. You gotta let them know.
they know it. They know already.
Okay.
They say it just depends if I don't have it. I don't have my FICO score yet, and the guy said it depends. It depends. Maybe the boss don't care. Maybe he cares. I'll let you
Oh
know.
no, dude, when you do a loan, go directly to your bank. So you're going through a broker.
No, I called it. No, I went to the bank straight up
Oh,
to the bank.
it's from the bank?
Yeah, to the
Okay.
Fifth Third Bank. Fifth Third Bank. Yes, they're calling me tomorrow, and the banker's call. He's going to ask his boss, how is it gonna be? If it's a personal, if it's a car loan. But you told me take it either one.
Exactly. Because you want to
So
show it. Hey, this guy got a loan and then he paid it off.
yes. So if the guy say yes and the car works, I'm buying the car, I'm driving it home. I
Well, if you know if the fucking timing belt breaks on the way home, your engine gets fucked.
yeah, man.
So you have to be very careful.
I know, man. So I will park it here, man. I put the title, wait 2 weeks, and then I take it to the bank. Then I get the money, I start fixing it. I may try Turo. I'll see, man.
Dude, you'll be fine. They give
So
you
I
the loan,
will,
you'll be fine. You're already looking good on paper. You know,
okay.
once your FICO score touches, you're good.
So I will stop looking for the car loan in case they give me a personal loan,
Yeah,
right?
I will have 3 or 4 banks lined up.
Alrighty.
So make sure you have 3 or 4 banks lined up.
I see. Gotcha.
Yeah. And then once you get the car loan, you're gonna let it sit there, marinate 3, 4 months, boom, pay it off. Or as soon as you sell it, exactly. As soon as you sell it, you pay it off. Okay, so I'll tell you what the banks are looking for. The banks are looking for that. The banks will match any loan that they gave you, adding an extra 10%. Okay, so that's a rule of thumb. Okay, 10 to 30%. What does that mean? If you bought a $10,000 car and then you paid it off, okay, the next car, now you approve for $13,000. Okay, so you get a $20,000 car, you pay it off. The next time, now you can get a $26,000 car. Okay, it's the same thing with exotics. You bought a $100,000 car, you paid it off. Now you can get a $130,000 car. So car credit, that's what it's called, car credit. Okay, many people they just hey they bought a $50,000 car and boom they stagnant. You need to have. There's always another level for this.
So the thing is like I post the car, I pay the loan, and I get the money from the guy, and then they release the lien on the car.
Exactly. Yep. The same thing that is yep, 100%.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So you gotta play that game. So right now you're still building your credit, but your credit's already strong.
Yes.
Your credit's already strong. We're just waiting for that to report. And then adding those other loans is just the cherry on top.
Yeah. The only thing that is slowing me a little bit down is like the money. I don't have much money in my account right now, man.
Okay. Well, what time are you waking up?
Right? Early, man.
That's early.
I wake up like 3 times a night, man, every night. My baby is not sleeping well, man.
Okay. So what time do you go to work?
Wow, like evenings, man. Evenings.
Evenings. Okay. Then you probably want to work during the morning too. So you make twice as much. And that's just for now, bro. Just for now, I will tell you something, Rahul. If you sacrifice 1 year, you're gonna be set for life. 1 year to live
Yeah.
good the rest of your life.
Oh yeah.
But 1 year of busting your ass, not halfway doing it.
True.
Okay.
Gotcha, man.
Okay, guys. Any more questions? Anything? If you guys wanna know exactly the steps for Frahul, you guys can DM me directly. Okay. So if no more questions, I suggest go back to the program. I will tell you the best part of the program is the mindset stuff, the first couple chapters, the first two, three chapters. Okay, that's the best part of the first two, three chapters. The rest is mechanics. As long as and you have me to just you don't have to go through all of it. I'll tell you, hey, do this, whatever you need to do.
That's the hardest part, man. The first part.
Yeah, the hardest is the first part. Waking up, hey, telling yourself, how to become grateful. That's the hardest part. It's the easiest part, not the hardest part. It's so easy, you don't want to do it. Okay,
Yeah.
that's just how it is. Okay. All right, guys, no more questions. I'll let you go. Send me a text if you guys need me. Like I said, in the next week or so, I'm gonna start running ads, so it's gonna fucking blow up. Okay. So we'll talk soon, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.